What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're doing a news update for the New York Giants. A couple little things I just want to address and stuff that I didn't really feel like making an individual video for. So we got three topics to talk about. First being Dez Bryant, second being punter Riley Dixon, and third being Ereck Flowers. So let's get right in. First, before I start, I just hit 700 subscribers on this channel. I thank you guys so much for that. Let's help the channel grow. Road to 1,000 subscribers. If you're new to the channel, if you're a Giants fan, if you're an NFL fan, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm branching out. I'm going to be doing news and just talks and discussions for all teams. Starting with the draft, I'll be doing almost every team and discussing their draft after the draft is done, of course. But go ahead and like this video, go ahead and subscribe to this video, and go ahead and leave your comments. I read read every comment. Depends if I respond to every comment. I can't really respond to like 50 comments all the time, so I definitely respond to the ones that I can. So you guys go ahead and leave a comment, leave a like, and definitely subscribe if you're new to the channel and you want to see more, guys. Definitely subscribe, and also subscribe to my gaming channel. Link is in the description below. Royal HD Gaming. I just hit 30 subscribers on there, and I just started the channel, so I'm pretty happy about that. I just uploaded a Fortnite video about an hour or two ago. Depends on when this video comes up, but that's my newest video. And then tomorrow, or either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, will be another Madden video, connected franchise against the San Diego Chargers. So go ahead and subscribe to my gaming channel. So without further ado, no more shameless plugs, let's get right into the news. All right, after shouting like Keemstar there, let's get right into the news. Dez Bryant. Let's talk about Dez Bryant. You guys know that after the releasing of Brandon Marshall, a lot of people are speculating, including myself, will the Giants sign Dez Bryant, whether we like it or not? To me, I don't want Dez Bryant, but it's not a bad thought, really, to have two potential number one wide receivers on the same team, especially one that was used to be a rival and definitely could use that same energy against his former team. That's a nice possibility, but looks like it's not coming into fruition. I'll leave all the Twitter citations and stuff like that, and all the quotes under my face below as I talk about this. Sources basically, regarding that Dez Bryant and the Giants will most likely not have a meeting together, and the Giants will not sign and not interested in Dez Bryant. There's no reasoning of it, of course, but there was definitely interest in the beginning, but I guess they backed out on it. I don't know if they did talk and discuss the contract ideas and stuff like that. But like I said, it wouldn't work out when I made that video about Dez Bryant before. Is that he's gonna stay for 1 year. The Giants are probably looking for somebody that's they're trying to build. They're trying to get a Super Bowl win this year, and at the same time try to build their team. That's why they're gonna try to get young guys and guys that are durable for the next 10 years or so. They're trying to kill two birds with one stone. They want to get Eli another ring, but yet they're trying to build for the future at the same time. So if you guys would get what I'm saying. So Dez Bryant, I know he's 29 years old. He still has a couple years left in him, I believe. But the thing is, when you have a $20 million wide receiver potentially in Odell Beckham Jr., and say Dez Bryant has a 800, 900 yard season as a number 2 wide receiver, he's gonna want some big money. He doesn't want to be a number 2 wide receiver. He'll want to leave the following year to go play for another team that's gonna give him $17 million a year, $16 million a year. So with that being said, I don't think the Giants are interested in that. They're looking for something long-term and looking for someone that's going to stick around a little longer than just a year, and somebody that just wants to play their rival team twice and then go on to another team. So there's that. The Giants are not interested in Dez Bryant. We'll see if anything changes after that, but as far as we know, the Giants and Dez Bryant will not be linking up together anytime soon. So we now move on. A couple days ago, the Giants did make a move after a punter, which I definitely like this move very much, because there is a punter in this upcoming draft, and he's projected to be a 4th to 5th round pick. He could even drop to 6 or 7, depending on how much they value this punter. I haven't watched anything on him, of course, because frankly I don't care. But apparently this guy, Michael Dixon, apparently he won MVP for Texas in one of the bowl games because of how much punts he punted inside the 10 and the 20 and the 5, and that's all great. I mean, like I said, I don't mind drafting a punter, of course. I think the punters have a lot to do with the game. But you know, I just didn't want to waste a draft pick on a punter, someone that comes off when their offense fails to score. So if you get what I'm saying, you know, the punter is there when your team does bad. The punter is your safety blanket, basically. You know, when your offense doesn't score, your punter comes out and punts the ball away to the other team. So I don't want to see my punter on the field. So with that being said, when I go into the draft, I'm not looking for punters. I'm looking for guys to play all the time, like an offensive tackle, a linebacker, cornerback, so on and so forth. So I didn't want to waste a pick, especially as something as high as a 4th round pick, on a punter. So I'm glad we made a move on a punter. We didn't get Michael Dixon. We got Riley Dixon from the Denver Broncos, and this was obvious that Riley Dixon would be either traded or released coming up, because the former Oakland Raiders punter Marquette King was eventually released by the Oakland Raiders and signed by the Denver Broncos for a pretty big contract for a punter. So that leaves Riley Dixon. I mean, what team has 2 punters on the roster? So they're gonna, you know, obviously do something with him, and they wound up trading him to the New York Giants for a 2019 7th round pick. So we got him for virtually nothing, and I'm very happy about that. Dave Gettleman has a way with these trades, and definitely he's looking really good right now as a GM. He knows what he's doing. I know this seems just like a small move, but I mean, imagine if this was Jerry Reese. I mean, he probably would have stuck with that random punter that we have on the team right now. I don't even know his name, but he probably would have stuck with him, like we did with Ereck Flowers. We didn't make a move on a kicker. I think we got Chris Boswell at the time. Oh no, we got Mike Nugent, but he wound up winning the job because they want the younger guy. I understand that too. I think if I was the GM, Ereck Flowers would have won that job too. But I mean, we still didn't really make a move on a kicker, so he probably would have done the same thing with the punter situation. So happy about that move. Now we can focus on, you know, as we segue into this Ereck Flowers situation, we may be wanting to look for an offensive tackle in the 4th round that we don't have to waste a pick on a punter for. So we move into this. I'll leave some sources down below for some proof or whatever, but I'm sure you guys heard about this already. It came out about today or yesterday, that Ereck Flowers, it was yesterday, Ereck Flowers is rumored to be traded either between now and the draft, like during the draft. The thing is, this is a stupid idea, and maybe because Dave Gettleman is a schemer. You guys know this. He already said that he's going to be putting out some misinformation out there. Well, sources said he was going to be putting out some misinformation out there to get, you know, the draft buzz going, and to kind of be one step ahead of all the other teams that think they know what the Giants are doing, but they don't. So this could be some smoke, kind of saying, oh, what we're gonna do is we're gonna trade Ereck Flowers, and we'll be willing to trade back in the draft, and we'll get a tackle with the pick that you guys give us. So we'll be willing to move down from number 2 to get ourselves another tackle. So we're open to, you know, any ideas for number 2. So that could be some smoke there, but it could be legitimate. It could be that the Giants are looking to trade Ereck Flowers. Now here is the thing. I think this is a very stupid move. Why? Because first of all, being that Ereck Flowers is a draft bust, it's obvious he's a draft bust. It's been enough time already. He's been in the league, what, 2 or 3 years now, and he hasn't been looking good. He was a 9th overall pick in the 2015 NFL draft, and he did not live up to that potential whatsoever. Now, bear in mind, last year, around the end of the season, he actually played extremely well. I think the last couple games, he didn't allow 1 sack in those couple. I don't know what the number is, so I won't give it out just in case you guys try to police me on that. But he was playing really well, and I did notice that when I was watching him at the end of at the end of the season last year. He's playing really well. So I want to see him at right tackle. I do not want to trade him yet. He's a 1st round draft pick. It doesn't matter if it's a new GM, new this, new that. At the end of the day, he is a Giants draft pick. I don't want another bust. I want to see how this will play out, just like Eli Apple. He's only been in the league 2 years. He had a good rookie campaign. I don't care what anybody says. He had a good rookie campaign. Did he live up to the 1st round pick thing? No. But, I mean, he had a good rookie campaign. He struggled his sophomore season because of other off-the-field issues that he just wasn't playing right. And now everything's getting back together. He loves Landon again. Everybody loves Eli Apple again, so we'll see what he does in his 3rd season. But these are draft picks we drafted in the top 10 of the 1st round. We cannot give up on these guys yet. And on top of that, what are you going to get for Ereck Flowers? He's a draft bust. He's a former first-round pick that is literally one of the worst tackles in the NFL. Highly regarded, highly popularized as the worst tackle in the NFL, left tackle. So what are you going to get out of him? A 2019 5th-round pick, a 2019 6th-round pick, maybe this year's 6th-round pick. You're not going to get anything out of him, and the person you draft might not be any better than he is. At least he was able to start in some games. At least he was able to play in some games. Who knows? The guy that we draft may not even make the team, you know, the next year, the year he's drafted. We don't know. So we're not going to get anything for Ereck Flowers, okay? You might as well just see how it plays out. If you want to draft another tackle, you can. If you want to trade down, I don't think you should. But if you do trade down, get that number 12 overall spot with Buffalo, and then you draft Mike McGlinchey or Connor Williams from there, and you see where you go from there. And then put him at right tackle. I don't think that's a bad move, but I just don't think we should do that. Just because we already have Ereck Flowers. He's moving to the right side. I think he better fits the right side because he's more of a run blocker. And he's not very much of a pass blocker. But there's one thing that you guys may not see, and he is a very good run blocker. You've seen that from his left tackle position. He wasn't that bad of a run blocker. So if we throw him on the right side, he should be fine. Okay. I'm not in favor of trading Ereck Flowers. I think this is a big deal, definitely, because you think Ereck Flowers is a scrub. Wait till the clown that we put at right tackle. Now that we're already heading towards the end of free agency, nobody is in the market in free agency at tackle that is going to be better than Ereck Flowers, and nobody in the draft that we're willing to. You know, I don't want to draft a tackle early in the draft. We have too many other needs. I'd rather stay with Solder and Flowers because I want to get a guard. I want to get Billy Price, and I'm afraid that we might value the tackle at the right tackle spot over the guard spot. If we're gonna draft the running back, it's gonna be either first round pick, second round pick, third round pick. We're gonna draft the running back. We need that interior offensive line to be solidified because we want to run inside the tackles. We want to get a good running game going for Eli. He's getting older. We need a good running game towards the end of his career. I want to get a decent guard. I don't want a guy in the 4th round. I don't want a guy in the 5th round. I want to get someone like Billy Price. I want to get someone like Isaiah Wynn. I want to get somebody like Will Hernandez. I want to get somebody like that. Now, I know there's some good tackles in this draft. Tackle is not strong in this draft. You know, Connor Williams, Mike McGlinchey, and Colton Miller, and Orlando Brown, but he's like projected to go 2nd or 3rd now because of his combine. But these guys, the 3 guys that I mentioned, are barely top 10 picks, barely top 15 picks. This is not a strong draft for tackle, so I do not want to get a tackle now. Now that we already have Solders and Flowers. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm opposed to trading Flowers. I think we should just wait another year. We don't have to pick up his 5th-year option. Just wait another year and see how it plays out, because I do not want to be stuck drafting a tackle when we need the interior offensive line to be solidified. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you want Dez Bryant? Are you upset that we are not interested in Dez Bryant? Second of all, are you happy with the Riley Dixon trade? I think you should, because a 7th round 2019 pick, I don't think you should be crying over, really. I don't think anybody's losing any sleep from, from losing that pick. And then, Ereck Flowers, do you want to see him traded after what I just said? Hopefully I convinced some of you not to trade him just yet. By the way, with Dez Bryant, if I haven't mentioned this already, I mean, when we released Brandon Marshall, a lot of people thought Dez Bryant would be signed, and that's definitely turned. The tables have turned for that. So maybe it's draft hype, draft buzz, draft smoke. So I don't know, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Remember to subscribe to my gaming channel, please, guys. If you guys love games, Fortnite, I'm gonna be starting an Assassin's Creed walkthrough soon. That's if you guys want to see that. I don't want to be posting for 4 viewers because that's a long game. So you guys just let me know. You guys go ahead and subscribe to that channel, please. So see you guys in the next video. Mock draft coming soon with the draft coming up, so stay tuned.